Welcome back to the Mad Spideyverse. You know what time it is. Roll the intro.
Say goodbye to Remy's place. Looking for my friends on a Saturday. Where's Fantastic Lady, Chip and Journey, Beckerman and Robbie Fat Stacks? And they're like, don't you watch MadSpidey'S Outback? Where Lemmy shows up just like that. Live chat here with YouTubers. You better sub, bring a comic cover.
Bow down, bitches. Gobble, gobble, whack, bitches.
My best mate, Lee Simon Sorrow. A Lee meme with some muscle. On here, you better watch your language, or you won't get any of his Vegemite sandwich. Freaky Sid, I come from MadSpidey'S Outback. Talking comics and some smack. Welcome all to MadSpidey'S Outback. You better sub, bring a comic cover, yeah.
Yeah, so welcome to Spidey'S Outback. As Rob mentioned on Only Slabs this morning, one of the best intros going around at the moment. So thank you very much, Rob, but thank you very much, Loowee. We will say hello to the chat, seeing I am, and this is going to get awkward because you know I don't run live chats to live streams too well by myself. We will say hello. Hey, Kev. That was done extremely early for me. This was done at like 5:30 this morning. Probably just getting in because he couldn't be here for the live stream. But you also know who else is going to be here. Las Cruces. Thank you very much for joining us. Miss So. Have to head out for some errands tonight, but just saying a quick howdy. Have a good show with the gang. Thanks, Miss So. Eli. Hope you're doing well, mate. Kyle. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Katie. Chop. Hope you're doing well, brother. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, so that's it. Just a reminder as well that thanks, Katie. Just a reminder, next weekend, as you all should well be aware of, it is C3 weekend. I'll play this. Yeah, so as mentioned, so next weekend, Comics Curing Cancer. I know everybody's heard a lot about this, but obviously the more we talk about it, the more the word gets out. Plenty of special guest auctions, original art, slabs, signed books, giveaways. Obviously, if you donate anything, once you hit $50 in donations, and apparently I thought it was actually just one donation from $50 and over. Apparently, it is a cumulative. I'm assuming Rob can work that out some way. Your name will go into the prize wheel to get a lot of very, very cool prizes. And the other thing is, don't forget, if you haven't, they have already been released at New York Comic Con this weekend, but apparently there are still, I think, 20 or 30 copies left for pre-order of Unnatural Order #1. And obviously the whole production cost was donated by the Comic Mint, and the cover art was donated by Matt Wilson. So go out and go pre-order your copies, or you can probably just order them now, I'm assuming. I still have not done so. I haven't any money to do it, but hopefully I can do that this weekend. So, sorry, this week, if there's any left. Did I miss anybody? Kenny Bird, hope you're doing well, mate. Yes, and I would say the reason why I have probably got nobody backstage is because, yes, I did. Well, technically, it's not different for me. Generally, when it's non-daylight saving time over here, I will run at 11 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, which is usually 9 p.m. Eastern in the US. Obviously, once daylight savings hit over here, it then went to 12 o'clock, or 12 o'clock for me anyway. Hey, Justin. Yeah, and so it's obviously usually 12 o'clock, but I have some stuff to do this afternoon, so I thought I'd go back to the old time slot of 11 for me, which makes it 8 p.m. for Eastern over there. And most people are probably like, oh, I'm running live streams or doing other bits and pieces. So if anybody needs the link, I have actually nominated somebody for admin rights for my channel. Hopefully he will join us at some point. So if they do want to keep, if we do get guests or panel members, we do want to keep it rolling, he'll be able to do that. If he's not going to be there, this is probably going to be very short, because as I said, I've got something on this afternoon, so I can't run this for 5 or 6 hours. But yeah, if anybody needs a link, wants to join, just hit me up on IG. Or if you're, I do generally put it in Link Squad, Legion Chat, and the Comic Army. So if you're part of that, the link will be in there. But if you're not, more than welcome to send it out to you. Hey, Mike. I know you probably won't join because you probably got wrestling on, I'm assuming. I would say you'd have wrestling on. That's usually your Saturday night gig. Let's have a look. All right, that's all right. I've got nothing else to play. So yeah, it's going to be very. I think this is going to be a very quick live stream. So yeah, so obviously, yeah, C3 next weekend. Sorry, mate, I'm still half asleep. I get up, crack at dawn to watch Only Slabs. The other thing to mention, I don't have any slides or anything like that, is, yeah, if you haven't voted the CBC Awards, I believe there's only like 5 weeks left, 6 weeks left. I still haven't done it myself. I was planning on doing it live, so I might try and work that out at some point. I can't remember what the cutoff date is. I got a feeling it's like late November or something like that, or mid-November, because they generally will, obviously have to tally up all the things, make sure it's make sure it's all correct and things like that. And then I think it's usually first weekend or second weekend in December is usually when Brian will do his live show and do that. So I can't even remember who I nominated for a lot of this stuff. So obviously it'll be like a rehash from me as well. Yeah, going in and yeah, at least it's a bit easier with just the multiple choice stuff. Well, actually, some of them will be a little bit easy because there are there's some things that I've looked at and I'm like, I could literally pick probably all 5. I could vote for all 5 of these people in this particular thing, and it's almost like sort of, you know, choosing between your children or, you know, your favorite collectibles or something like that. It's going to be a very, very hard decision to make. So yeah, if you haven't voted yet, go and do so. Obviously, you don't have to do it live if you don't have a channel or anything like that. But yeah, definitely go and do that if you haven't done that already. So, hey, Drac, hope you're doing well, mate. Yeah, spooky in the house. I suppose it's, well, it'll be coming up, another 2 weeks for Halloween as well. I know you guys, especially over in the States, go very, very big for Halloween. Not so much over here. Do you own pet stingers? I have a cat. My cat is a psycho, if that counts. She could probably kill you if she tried. Hey, Shop. And to be perfectly honest, I'd love any of those 3 as a pet. And all 3 could probably kill you. But yeah, so yeah, Halloween, I know is a very, very big deal over in the States. Like over here, it's around, but it's not very prominent or anything like that. Like trick or treat is, like I think last maybe 10, 15 years, we might have seen maybe one little group of kids, that might do it every now and again sort of thing. But yeah, it's not very big over here. Like obviously we do have Costco's over here. So when you go into Costco's, they've got the big seasonal area up the front, with all the giant size decorations and things like that. But some people will do stuff, decorate their houses and that, but it's not like every house and every street and things like that is covered with it. But it's yeah, like it'd be pretty cool, but yeah, I wouldn't necessarily, maybe watch a horror movie or something like that for Halloween, and that'd be about the extent of what I would do. Not Jeepers Creepers, the better half just said, because it freaks her out. So yes. What else is going on? So I know there's been some talk. Like I generally don't keep up with comic news as much as a lot of other people in the community do. Generally, if I'm not working, I'm doing content. If I'm not doing content, I'm usually chilled out watching movies or something like that. But I did see something on Triple G's channel about at the moment, supposed upcoming Daredevil Born Again series or movie. I think it's series. I think that Kevin Feige might have literally got rid of all the writers and all the directors and everything and wants to start from scratch. I don't know whether that means getting rid of Charlie Cox as Daredevil or John Bernthal as Punisher or any of those sort of things. Hopefully not, because I think they are perfect for the role. Or for the roles. But yeah, I don't it may be, and I suppose that's why, like, obviously I was really, really looking forward to the Blade movie. Hey Ben, hope you're doing well, mate. Yeah, I was really, really looking forward to the Blade movie, and then all of a sudden it's just like the actors basically said, I don't like the script and things, and obviously directors have changed and writers have changed. He doesn't like the script, so he's basically just gone, nah. Hey, Manny. Hope you're doing well, mate. Yeah, so they've done that with Daredevil as well, by the sounds of things. But I don't know whether, as I said, I don't know whether they've going to do a whole rewrite of cast as well. I think it's mainly just the back end with directors and writers and things like that. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with it. So I've never read the Born Again storyline, but apparently it is definitely one of the better Daredevil storylines, one of the main storylines. So it should be interesting. So, let's have a look. I don't think I have anything else here. So what do we got? Everybody saying hello to everybody still. Yeah, so this is going to be, I think this is going to be a very, very quick stream by the looks of it. I haven't had any IG messages. Not as of yet. So, well, somebody here to save me.
Yes. Yes.
I think
Sorry
it's
about that, man. I joined on the Streamyard and it didn't say anything. It said nothing was coming up. I was like, this doesn't make sense.
You can see everything all right, and like I said, obviously the admins sort of things work. Oh yeah, there we go.
You're gosh darn right. That's what's up. I mean, what do you have here? What is this?
Not much.
I'll fix that. I got you. I got you.
Yeah, I've still been trying to think about clips and stuff. Like I was thinking about, I want the clip from, because I even do it in real life. Like, depends on how much you remember the first Beverly Hills Cop movie. When literally like Eddie Murphy and Paul Reiser is going into, like, it's right near the start of the movie, and Paul Reiser's character is sort of trying to talk to Eddie Murphy, and Eddie Murphy's going la 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 la. I'm not listening to Jeffrey. I actually wanted that, so if people start talking about wrestling, I can play that clip.
All right, so all we need is like 5 to 10 anti-wrestling clips. That's what we're looking for. I got you. As a fellow anti-wrestler guy, I get you. All right? Done. What's up? What's up, everybody? Yeah, I was just trying to rush home.
I think I threw everybody by running it an hour earlier. Well, here we go.
Fuck yeah. Yeah. Boom.
About damn time. I had to set everything up for this bullshit just because you were sitting by yourself. I was like, well, it took forever to set this up. I was not prepared.
What do you set up on? Is it a phone? Is it a laptop?
Laptop, and like I needed all the wires, and I didn't have the charging cord, modem.
Modem? Come on, man. I had to call up to get internet access. Yes, please hook up the internet, and done.
MadSpidey's by himself.
It's like days later, the guy comes in, he hooks up all your wiring and everything.
Yeah. The internet service providers in my walls had to like move some stuff around.
The whole time you're cussing, saying that you have a master's degree, you should be able to handle this.
Like me in the night. Hey, speaking of Night Thrasher, look at this, Remy. This came in the mail today for the birthday boy.
Oh, wow.
That's Night Thrasher fighting Midnight Spire in silhouette. Look at that, taking a punch like a champ.
Wait a minute, it's your birthday?
Tuesday is, so this is an early gift.
Well, let's see what Spidey has for a birthday clip. That's it. He's got
I think what he has is a piece of art he's going to send.
if you want, I could do the 30-second StreamYard countdown just over and over until your birthday arrives. Just do that the whole time. Every
Till
30 seconds,
Tuesday.
just loop it. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday, early birthday.
In a few days, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. And for Spidey, he'll be able to talk to you on Monday and wish you happy birthday. And that
Yeah,
makes it
exactly.
better. That's
So
badass, man.
Who is
Yeah,
that? The
this
one
thing
that
is-
Rob
it's
found,
just-
or
So Scott Hoarder's Hide found this.
and book artist inker.
Paco Medina, New Warriors, Volume 4, Issue 8, Page 1.
They did 4 volumes of New Warriors.
Spidey.
Oh, I'm seriously, I'm asking the question.
Yeah, they actually did 5 until Joe Rogan fucked around with my life.
I was actually not being a smartass. I was actually asking.
So yeah,
No,
the
was
series
the
that
best
got canceled would have been Volume 5.
Mm.
Joe Rogan's my enemy for life.
They went how long?
God damn.
No, because I remember, even though I don't own any, I remember the seeing the first volume on the shelves in the 90s.
Yeah, and that went into the 70s.
Mm.
And then Volume 2 started up there wasn't much of a gap in between. Volume 2 starts up. That's the team with Bolt and Aegis and Scarlet Spider. And then, of course, your mainstays like Speedball. At that point, Justice and Firestar had become Avengers. Well, they left shortly thereafter to become Avengers.
Though I did open up a couple of mystery
Remy's nodding like an immigrant at the DMV.
This is the thing. No, so this is the thing. I'm thinking about turbo lag. Like this is you getting revved up right now. Like you're about to just shoot off the line. Yeah, it's like I can see you. Like it's like you're just now getting it going, and then boom, you're gonna be off to the races in no time with this. So yeah, no, go ahead. Mm-hmm.
I was going to say, I did open up a couple of mystery boxes recently, and I got my first ever copy of Night Thrasher #1. That's from the. I think it's the 4-part. There's a 4-part series.
Yeah, 4 Control. I own a page out of that, and then my buddy Jeff actually used to own all 4 covers, but he sold them in his divorce. Now, if anything makes me hate somebody, I take his side. If he had to sell that,
that's what I'm saying. What is that? What caused the divorce? Was it to pay for the divorce?
I think it was to generate money to pay for it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
He's got a really impressive collection. He's got he has 9 pages out of Flashpoint.
Wow.
Yeah. Anywho, enough about the New Warriors. I won't bore you. Even though I will say, I consider it an accomplishment that, a few years ago, Remy pissed all over the New Warriors, and now he has a Night Thrasher skateboard.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! This is the thing. I had no idea.
That's
what you said. What you started telling me about the New Warriors, and you explained to me how it doesn't get any more 90s than Night Thrasher, and I was like, you know what? That's right. And then when I got the first appearance, I got that Thor book, and I was like, what is this? And all of a sudden, I was like, I get it now. You know what I mean? That was a moment where I understood that I was actually in the Matrix and what was going on around me.
Well, and that book's a perfect example. Thor 412. Own a page from that too. Night Thrasher is going up against the Juggernaut, and he's like, I know what I'll do. I'll land my skateboard on his face and spray him with pepper spray. What? One panel later, Juggernaut just swats him away, and he goes flying.
Oh God!
That's some cojones. To have no powers and saying, you know what, I'm gonna go spray Juggernaut in the face with pepper spray and see what happens.
Yeah.
But to do it on a skateboard, takes it to this new level of difficulty. Anybody can put on a costume and be a hero, but grinding on a skateboard is just next level.
I mean, it's
Go away. We're talking about New Warriors. I don't need you funking it up.
Becker's just getting started on it.
Yeah, I know Mike was very disappointed when I mentioned that I had a chance at buying on one of my Facebook groups the entire first volume of New Warriors, and I was actually tempted, but I just couldn't quite get the money together.
$10?
No, they wanted how many in the first volume? It was like 70 books or something.
73, maybe.
Yeah, they wanted. I think it was 300 or something. Which over here is actually, if you do the math,
too much.
Yeah.
If you do the math over here, though, that's probably about right.
See, well, and then this Legion of Comics guy claims he's my friend.
So what's that?
And he tries
so
to hurt me.
That's like $4.30 an issue. Like that's actually cheap over here.
That is not cheap. No.
Over here it is.
Yeah. Well, Australia sounds terrible.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want that, Spidey, we can arrange that very easily. A couple of us will get together. We'll patch together the whole series for you.
Yeah, that's when you finally come to the States, I'll make sure you're loaded up on the way back.
Nothing but New Warriors.
Here's some reading material. Yeah, but volume 3 was Scotty Young. That was 6 issues.
Oh, shit. Them be fighting words.
You know, I suspect that he likes me, but he makes it hard sometimes to like him.
I think it's more the fact of that, if you open up the doors for a comment or ridicule, he will jump on it in spades.
Yep. If he knows something gets to you, he'll do it.
But like when I've talked about even just normal back issue bin, run of the mill books, like nothing special that you guys would find in your 50-cent dollar bins, whatever like that. Like we'd be paying $6 to $8 for. So realistically, $4.30 an issue would actually be cheap for over here.
I'm trying to put together, and I'm doing it for cheap because I'm in America, greatest country on earth. Legion of Superheroes Volume 2 and on. And
that's DC, is it? I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know whether that's like
I saw
loaded
a few
with
issues
keys
spike recently, just because.
Hey, Durs.
There's Durs. Hey, Durs. Hey, Jean Malo. Yeah, there's a few issues that are a few bucks, but mostly that's going to be reasonable. So those are the kind of back issue hunts I like to do.
Yeah. Like obviously, if you stumble across, gold in the wild, you'll take advantage of it.
Yeah. All the time.
But like actually trying to put runs together. Uh-oh.
That's my main.
You're in trouble now, Mike. There we go. We'll go with that one.
In all reality, if you're buying a whole collection run, you should get like the collection for roughly 50 cents an issue. That's over 70 books of back issue dollar bin books. Like issue 1 is something, but they're all it's a reader set, right?
Yeah,
we don't have dollar bin boxes over here.
That's why I did this, because we don't really have them very often in America either. But I'm saying the equivalent of that.
They're everywhere.
Some places, yeah. Some places you wouldn't find those necessarily in a dollar bin too often. You find them in priced out $2 or $3 a piece kind of thing. But buying the whole set.
Oh yeah, no, they're in dollar bins here in Missouri.
I would give them $50 at most.
And in fact, at A to Z, they're in the dollar bin, but she's always running 50% off back issues. So they're actually 50 cents a piece over at A to Z Comics. There is that A to Z to you there, Spidey.
Thank you, Mike, for being very worldly spoken there.
Yeah. Well, I'm an international man.
International man of mystery.
No, just international man. The mystery's out.
That's long. That's sailed.
Oh, how are you this evening, Mark?
I'm good. I'm sitting here trying to stay focused, laser focused, over focused, and get all this stuff done I have to get done going into this hectic couple weeks here.
Can't do anything with that.
What were you gonna do?
Nothing. I was a little more limited than what I thought here. So
yeah. Well, this is.
Oh, you can't add anything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it lets me use it, but not add it.
Yeah.
How you doing, Mark?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing
Remy
fantastic, sir.
And Spidey
fantastic
on channel. Well,
I'm trying to upload Monday's video and then Wednesday's video. I just need to have everything done.
Opening any more card packs?
Yeah, the shorts, man, they're a blast, dude. Like they're so fun. They got these little chase and these shiny cards and these fold out cards. That's a thing. They're called panoramics. Look at this one. You open it up, you get it like that, then you're like, oh snap, I get to open it, and you open it, and you get Slave 1 traveling through the asteroid field.
I believe that's called Boba Fett's ship now.
No, I'm talking about Slave 1. This is Jango's ship from Star Wars Episode 2. Slave 1 is the name of Jango's ship. As a matter of fact, Boba Fett's ship is named Slave 1 because here's a fun fact, Mike. I know you're not too uppity up on Star Wars, but it's the same ship. Did you know that?
It is the same ship, and they've renamed it. Have you seen on newer merchandise that it's now called Boba Fett's ship?
I don't recognize anything Disney does as canon, my man.
Well, they own it, so it's their canon. They'll shoot whatever they want out of it.
This is from George Lucas's canon, the guy who invented it. So I don't
Tell me more about how you don't respect property rights.
I don't understand what the Sam Hill you're talking about. But yeah, I actually have a toy of this. It's called Slave 1 on the toy I have.
Oh, vintage.
It's a Micro Machines. It's technically Finn Slave.
I think if you send it to Disney, they'll replace it.
Is that what are you talking about? You know, those Micro Machines make fantastic Star Wars toys because it comes with a little people and you get to put them in there and stuff. It's really cool.
I have some vintage Micro Machines.
Did the motherfucker paint Boba Fett's ship on the side of it? How is that like?
I don't know. It just I noticed the box one day at Target and I stopped and I was like,
You know what's funny about you saying that? That's literally what I was telling Nick and Tyler last night because I opened that pack after in the mix, like we were sitting there just hanging out, and I would like kill my microphone and record the little shorts because that one came out today. And I'm like, yo, like I was at my shop and they have like an actual Slave 1 toy, and right next to it is like the Disney line, and it's the same packaging. It's the retro packaging, but it says Boba Fett ship on it. I'm like, did they take away his ship's name? Did they cancel his ship?
They did.
That's kind of.
I looked it up after I was at Target and found out that's
stupid.
what they did.
Yeah, I was aware of when they did
it. That was like a
year
ago.
They did it during Boba Fett's TV show.
Yeah.
Classic Disney. Like, yo, the dude is a bounty hunter. He literally captures people and makes them slaves. It's what hence the name of the ship. Like, you're not supposed to root for that behavior. He's not a good guy.
Well, I don't think he's taking them as slaves. He's, collecting a bounty on them as a freelance law enforcement.
Yeah, and he collected a bounty on Han to deliver him to Jabba, and Jabba had Leia too. What was that outfit style of what was that called?
Girl costume Leia.
Were the chains part of the costume, or is that
Yep,
extra?
that's girl costume Leia.
My God.
No, I don't think I can do it, Remy.
What the hell is going on over at this operation?
Remy's been sending me stuff, and I'm trying to work out how to get it on there, and it's just not working.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
useless at this. Screw it. Work it out another time.
No. Yeah, I tried to go
Let's
to a path.
just give up. Australia's motto.
I thought that was France's motto.
True, a bunch of frog-eating surrender monkeys.
Oh gosh.
So much for being Mr. International.
Yeah. I turn real quick.
Oh, Brian hopped in. What's up?
Hi, Brian.
What's up? We had a couple folks in here.
We're not very talkative. Remy, take the wheel.
Remy, take the wheel. Well, I apologize. I was trying to fulfill a request by Mr. Spidey there, and it just I don't know what to do. I don't know. You give somebody 99% of the work, and they have to go.
I can't do the 1%.
Golly.
Golly.
Hey, here's that thing that you wanted. You hit the plus button and then you add it. And I don't have a plus button.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think because I might have done you as co-host and not as admin. I think that's maybe where I screwed up.
Oh, I froze. I'm sorry. You said you might have written what?
I think I might have sent you the invitation as co-host, not admin. That's probably why. I think I might not have.
You got demoted, Remy. You got
Sorry.
demoted.
Hey, I can do stuff like this though. Look.
Well, technically, you got
And again,
promoted, saying that I'd never had anybody in there.
No, I appreciate it. No, that's awesome. I can also do this. I got a countdown. You know what
Remy,
I mean?
did you get a chance to watch Blood Diamond again last night? How was it?
No, so that's what I watched in lieu of
Loki.
Loki.
Yeah, Loki was trash. I watched not trash. That's just not fair. I think that it's just like I just have a hard time carrying it, like we talked about last night. I watched episode 2, and having talked about how we really just felt detached from watching, detached from caring. Like I found myself even more so with the second episode because we were running around doing.
So you're saying if you were more empathetic, you would like what Disney does?
No, I think this with like MCU stuff, it's just I don't know. I don't know if it could even get my attention back again at this point. Like I check stuff out out of curiosity, out of wanting to discuss it with people, and like so like Loki is the best. Loki is awesome. Like compared to what? Compared to what? If you have like stuff that we used to get hyped up about coming out at the same time as this we'd be like, yeah, it's okay, but compared to all the shit that's around it, yeah, it's awesome.
Do they really care though? I mean, the field is so narrow, the competition is so little.
There is no competition.
They don't have to be good. They just have to be there and produce.
Like it's just present. It just feels.
But that's the thing though. You don't have that that excitement. You know what I mean? It was like
you don't need it though. They own a conglomerate that's based off of when you do the bundle deal through them, you're getting ESPN, you're getting Hulu, and you're getting Disney Channel. They don't care. They don't care if it's good. They just care that it's there. They just have to keep spooning out the bland mush, the oatmeal, if you were, and that's it. That's all they have to do.
Just so they can update the MCU tab.
Yeah. just keep
every
it
couple
rolling,
months
baby.
they have that new thing that comes on.
And I think it's funny because Mark is like the comic historian, as we saw today on Rob Fatstats.
It was a lucky guess. It was a lucky guess.
No luck about it. But you'll recall, like, look at how close Marvel came to being able to produce DC's books for him in the early 80s. And the government stepped in and said, we're not feeling this. You know, this is a monopoly. But now they do it and they're just like, oh, whatever. Like the government stepped
in before earlier this year and said that Apple will not be allowed to purchase Disney.
For now. I remain skeptical because they let Disney get to this point. They should have never been able to buy Fox Studios. They should have been stopped right after the Lucasfilm acquisition because it made them ridiculously huge. Their catalog is immense. But yeah, I mean, all you have to do is look back to what year was that, Mark? 82, 83? I know Jim Shooter was the boss. And then, because that's where John Byrne got the hair to do Superman, because they were going to give him Superman when Marvel started producing. I want to say it's about 1982.
So in my Bing search of when Jim Shooter was the boss, it says 78 through 88.
Yeah, I think about 1982, DC reached out to Marvel and said, "Hey, we're not doing good. We're getting our butts kicked in the market. We have critically successful stuff." This is before Batman really blows up with Frank Miller in a few years, and they ask Marvel, "Would you be interested in producing our comics for us? We will lease these characters out to you." So then you would have had Marvel Comics producing DC. And the government got real nervous. And Marvel was essentially told, the high-level executives came back as Jim was pushing for this deal. And they said, nope, we can't do it. We're not going to get away with it. And they were already fighting an antitrust suit. They just said it's not a good time for us to be acquiring our biggest competitor. Or at least, well, they would have never acquired them. They would have been
I wonder how much money they were bringing in at that time, though.
A lot. And they would have brought in even more because, boy, howdy, did they had all the names you would have wanted at that time.
Mm-hmm.
81, 82 is an impressive time of creators.
It's a good year. It was a good year for sure.
You already got me wound up, Remy. I can't.
Now I feel like I need a box for 81 and a box for 82.
I'm actually super curious now because like Eli is a Loki fan. Tell me what you enjoy about the Loki show. What's good about the Loki show? What has elevated it to such high regard for you, Eli? Because it's different strokes for different folks. I'd be curious what it is about this show that gets the high praise. Awesome, the best compared to everything.
Which is funny because Loki, from all the first round of Marvel Disney stuff, that was actually the one I struggled to watch the most.
I enjoyed the first one.
I enjoyed it. Yeah.
First season one, I enjoyed it. It's like I wasn't waiting for season 2 to come out, and I'm like, with the time that I have to watch whatever I'm going to watch, I've decided to wait. Like I'll wait and
Like I said, it's not bad. It's put together fine. It's just it's a disinterest in the whole MCU at this point. Like it's just not exciting to me.
If there's ever an Invincible season 2,
the trailer released today, Remy.
Then I'll be back.
It comes out in a couple weeks. Yeah, the trailer just released today.
If they ever actually make that, because I know that it's like 10 years in the making, then I'll be excited for that. but I think that's it. I think that's the only thing comic wise in shows or movies that I'm even looking forward to.
That's for Mark, just to tell him about it.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I doubt my dad has read that because he just has.
He already knows it. He's like, I know the story. I won't spoil
it. You just write it.
I think he actually wrote the foreword.
Yeah, he probably did. Spidey, so what are you doing for C3? I heard you've been stewing on ideas for doing like a mutton chop or something. If we hit $5,
no, that's just Nick being a dick.
No, but what are you going to do because you're not a dick?
Don't ever talk about Nicky pancakes like that in my presence.
Nicky Dicky, yeah. We actually spoke to
that tattoo. Beck was here on your left cheek.
No, I probably won't be doing anything because nobody really cares. Not about me doing anything anyway. It's more the
wow.
Have you been putting away some dollary dues to try to pick up anything?
I've been struggling financially lately, so I've been.
You plan on hitting any licks between now and next weekend to make a massive come up?
Mark, that's kind of insensitive. Their money is basically the stuff we got out of like arcade games, like the tickets that you trade.
Yeah, like I have to pay like $8 for a new Warriors book, for God's sake. So
yeah,
it's not easy over here.
Hey, you proved that you don't.
Only when I bought the collection, if I bought the collection, which I didn't.
Which you didn't. Bad business decision.
I'm pissed out on.
Don't get Remy started. He's a new Warriors fan. I switched him.
Yeah, I'm hoping there's not much that I've seen so far that's really sort of jumping out at me. I'll be more just dropping little donations here and there, and doing whatever I need to do, and obviously donating a lot of time because I do have the Monday off as well. So whatever I can do, hanging on live streams or promoting or whatever I need to do, I'll just do. So,
are we gonna have the ad button by then?
I'll change your access.
Wow.
Well, there'll be no Spidey's Outback during C3 because
my plan is to throw money at C3.
Yeah,
we're not doing an Outback.
There's no Outback because I wasn't asked. I wasn't asked to do anything for C3, and Rob just said he's doing the prize wheel at that time slot. So I just said that's fine. I won't bother doing Spidey's Outback next weekend. There's no point because so the focus needs to be on C3. It don't need two people taken away.
This is way too rational. Why don't you make a comment about bowing down?
Yeah, it's weird.
No, it makes total sense. There's no point putting a 500 sub channel to get people to watch when you can have
what it is with the
2,000
prize wheel. What is the logistics that go into it? It's easier to do it from the home channel, like
which is fine.
DJ's channel, and Rob just got the short straw on that, so we're doing it from his channel.
Yeah, and as I said,
we have to run multiple tabs and multiple wheels and track multiple things and addresses.
Everybody who purchased, everybody who.
Yep, and as we're doing this as fast as we can with how many names and prizes there are, we're trying to collect. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, as I said, there's no if I don't need to run a live, there's no point in me running a live stream when I'm just helping out with C3 with whatever little I can do. And that's the name of the game.
Wow.
I think you should rob a bank. To really help yourself financially, it'd be a great way to help C3. Mutton chops. There's so many things you can do.
I can't pull off mutton chops.
In my experience, that's what people who are having financial hardship will want is advice from their friends and people around. Like, hey, you should be doing this. How about, have you tried crime?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I'll go burger, please.
Burger? You're eating our food?
You're welcome.
Yeah, no shit.
They are called burgers over here too. It's not like
They
a
call
dinner
burgers
roll called a
everywhere, you're
biscuit.
Listen. The American hamburger is an institution. Now Germany can claim they created it, but we perfected it.
Like
and we
pizza.
fought World War II to make sure they can't claim it anymore. I think that's what it was over.
Oh God. Oh, you love it.
I just love America. What a great place. The land of 50-cent comic books, Mark. Sure, a broken arm will destitute you. But those 50-cent comic books.
Yes. That would be nice.
Not the health care, but the comic books would be nice.
I have a feeling you're saying all of that with fantastic health care.
Who, me? Yeah, I've got great insurance.
Oh,
Fuck off, peasants.
That's why Remy's screen is black. He is now clipping that.
Yeah.
While you're holding that.
Yeah. Poking Joe's hand. That is like the fanciest way.
Holding your golden scepter while saying "bow down, peasants."
It really says something about the person. Like, you get a window into each person as to what they asked Poking Joe for. What they got from him. Remy got a trident. Alan got an axe. I asked for a hand.
But some people don't ask. Sometimes he's just like, okay, I know
sometimes
what they
he
like,
just figures out what you need.
I come from an era of watching Pocan Joe before he was all over here hanging out in the community, and he did a magic box, and he knew I had the kid, so he sent that to me. This was a long time ago. I also have a Dr. Doom mask that he made.
Nice.
Yeah, I remember him.
Why don't you ever wear it?
I don't know.
Who did he do the web shooters for? I can't remember.
I think that was Mark. I've seen the web shooters.
Yeah. I've got the little web shooters. He's got a name for the box. It's the poof box or something like that. It was one of the earlier things he put glow powder in. And the Dr. Doom mask. Because one side has like Dr. Fate's Ankh on it, and the other side has Doctor Strange's little symbol on it as well. So he put glow powder in those. It's really cool.
That is very cool.
Oh, the Crimson Bands of Sidorak.
As long as he's not getting his face grinded by Night Thrasher and pepper sprayed.
Correct.
It'd be even cooler if he was.
That's what it would have been even cooler if he had just grabbed him and just done a Deadpool, done a Deadpool 2 on him.
They mentioned Thor 412 in Deadpool 2.
Mr. Rob Fat Stacks of Comics.
Totally confused because Mark is me today. He's on every stream I turn to.
Yeah, it's because I'm trying to work and I'm laser focused.
You're trying to work? That's why you're on all the channels?
Yeah, I have to multitask or I can't get shit done. I know that doesn't make sense, but if I'm trying to do just one thing, like my brain squirrels. So since I've been on this panel, I've uploaded a members only video. I rearranged another video for Wednesday coming, and now I'm answering a question that somebody's reached out asking for help with something on YouTube.
Interesting.
That is interesting, Rob.
So you missed it. Spidey's kind of sad that you big timed his time slot. And
Oh,
Becker
no,
told
I am
Becker-
not. I did not say that.
Becker
You
brought it
Yeah,
forward.
now Mark's starting.
I'm just kidding, man. I was just
He's
messing
popping
with
balloons.
You know what I would have to say to that?
Go
C'est la
fuck
vie.
yourself.
I thought you would say
Was that French?
just bow
Yes.
down, man.
Bend the knee, bitch.
Yeah.
What's up?
As he lovingly and tenderly lowers the zipper.
I've been going through all the stuff that I have cataloged so far for C3 and then trying to block it onto whether or not it's the wheel or the auction, and if it's the auction, trying to group things into general time zones apparent within the auction realm so we can have some sort of idea of when certain things would be running. And for Comics Curing Cancer, of course, this coming weekend, October 20th through 22nd. And then tomorrow, I guess I'll gotta go through,
Let's
make sure I've captured everything. But there's a good possibility. There's a lot of stuff. Holy cow! And I'm like looking at this stuff. I'm going like, man, the prize wheel we may run out of. I'm hoping it's not, but we could possibly run out of names to win things. In which case, stuff would flow over to the auction.
It's not necessarily a bad way to be.
That is a bad way to be. We don't want it left over. We want to see it all gone and maximize profits.
Well, I agree. But I'm saying on the auction wheel, depending on how many people donate. Right now,
we do an auction wheel as well if we have leftovers.
All right, sorry, not the auction wheel, the prize wheel, the donor wheel, the big spin night.
I understand if there's extras from that, you're saying roll it over to like
Yes.
an auction wheel potentially.
To the auction day.
Oh, and just sell it.
Yes.
Bobby Delgado
I'm
asks,
all
is it
for
too
it.
late to donate?
Hell no.
Sell it. Sell
Spidey, he set me up tonight, Rob. Well, we were just talking about it. If you guys wanted to do it on Outback, then he could probably set you up on it instead of having me on. I didn't know we were. As opposed to having to go to a different channel, if you wanted to keep the Outback, then he could just make you like a co-host on here.
Oh, you're talking about next week? No. Where are we? Brand. I don't have the. Do I have the? No, I don't have the link thing. Nope.
Which link thing?
I thought I might have had something for where are we? No. Oh, that's just for donate. Yeah, donating's already finished. Nah, don't worry about me. My brain is just all over the place.
Where did Rob go?
Do not know. But no, the
All
question.
Right, well, I think I'm going to hop off here.
Take it easy, Mike.
Thank you for joining,
I mean,
Mike.
it's always a pleasure to see you.
Yes, sir.
Spidey, I also like to see you. Mark?
I was on another tab. I just winged it here.
No, the answer to your question, Bobby, is no. It's not too late. The big weekend is actually next weekend. If you saw that slide that I showed,
Yeah, you can go to the Comics Curing Cancer link, which takes you directly to the American Cancer Society page. It is an officially recognized event, so 100% of money goes directly to them. It doesn't touch our hands, and everyone who even donates now is counted toward that prize wheel as long as the donation is $50 or higher. And the event, the 3-day event, is just the grand finale to the campaign. The campaign runs year round, and it's the big push here at the end. So feel free to go over and get in where you fit in.
yeah, there'll be plenty of stuff. Obviously, as you can see by that flyer, as Rob was just saying, like a mountain of stuff.
Yes.
To either and other people have shows obviously during the weekend, Bobby as well. So like it'll start on Mark's channel with the the
Friday
Hangout.
at 7:30 a.m.
And I'm assuming you'll probably be doing maybe mystery boxes or something like that, like you did last year, or
Yeah, I
something a
got
bit
some-
different.
Yeah, since it's the it's Friday morning, people be working and stuff. I try to keep it try to think about that when I was doing it. So there's some really banger stuff. Like some super banger stuff got donated to the channel by some local shops and everything. So I'm doing the boxes again. But I'll show you some of the stuff right here. I got a bunch of different slabs of stuff, but these are some kind of like bigger hitters that came in. Like, let me move this shit so I can see what this was. 1980, 1978, 1980. So there's Moon Knight number 2 in a 9.8, which is like $180 price tag on it.
Wow.
So that'll be in one of the boxes. Fantastic Four 247 in a 9.8. It's like a $200 book. Star Wars 7 in a 9.8. First appearances in the first Star Wars issue with original content, because the first 6 were like the adaptation. So that's like a $225 book. So I'm figuring out what I'm going to do, because I got like a lot of like iconic runs and keys in those runs and stuff. So I'm going to mix like slabs with runs and some other books, and there'll be a varying price points. So like if you get one, you can win massively big or like big. It'll be big or massively big. Or if you want to risk it to get the biscuit, there's going to be a prize on display, like something you can see that if you're the highest spender out of the boxes, because they're all going to auction off. I'm going to start them at a price and run an auction on them every so often, increments through the stream. And whoever wants to go for that prize, they can try to be the highest bidder on a box, And whoever the highest bidder is, I'll add in that prize to it, and there'll be some other stuff to add into like the second place highest bidder and stuff like that. Just as a way to try to incentivize it and make it fun. And if someone wants to go for it, they can go for it.
Very, very cool. Yep. Back again.
The internet vanished for a moment. I had to reboot everything.
Welcome back, Ron.
I was saying for Bobby, if he was talking about donating items, yes, it's too late. I needed everything 2 days ago, and because I know that there's already some things that are trickling in, but I've got to get everything organized over the next day or two. Otherwise, it's cost us. So appreciate it.
Yeah, cutoff time was the 12th. Or you said the 12th. You wanted it earlier, but the 12th.
I wanted it by the 12th. Yeah. And because I knew that then stuff would still trickle in, but I got to get everything kind of organized, and I have limited time. I do work. It's crazy. I actually do have a real job.
Yeah, YouTube stream hall.
That doesn't buy the comics, baby. So
yeah. Mark was just showing some of the stuff he's going to have for the first slot for C3 to go into some nice mystery boxes.
Yeah, I think you might have cut off too, Rob. I was saying Spidey added me onto his stream. I mean, Mark was saying earlier that you guys were doing the Saturday night. So I was saying if you still want to do an Outback, then he could swap me out with you if you wanted to.
We've got it all set up. It's
it'll be that's Rob and I already talked about it. Yeah, he's going to do all the prize wheel stuff's going on his thing, and I'm just gonna take a week off. But I'll be doing, I'll still be around. Like I'll be still jumping into live streams and all that sort of stuff. Just be no Spidey's Outback. So that's all cool.
But I'm on for a few minutes here. I just wanted to hop on for a second. I got a lot of things I'm working on. I've got to make an appearance over on another channel tonight to promote C3, and then
what channel is that?
Spine Ticks.
That's tonight.
Yes. And at the same time, I got ribs on the smoker right now that should be getting ready to come out there. Using the old 3-2-1 method, so it's almost ready to come out of the foil, go back on the smoker.
You almost burned down your patio last time you used that method?
No. That was beef ribs that I used on the grill instead of the smoker.
3, 2, 1, boom.
And I wasn't paying attention to them. Yeah. This is completely different.
What's that smell?
My wife was in the kitchen to go, Rob, there's a lot of smoke coming out of the grill. Oh, there's flames coming out.
What time are you doing the Spine Tick show? Don't they go late? I'd hop in.
They start at like 8 p.m. Pacific, so that's 11 p.m. your time.
Thank you.
I like how you said your time and not real time, just to feed Mark's ego.
Yeah.
I don't own this time. Remy's part of this too, man.
Yeah, this is real time.
Remy just says it how it is. Fuck it.
It is. I don't say it to be mean. I know like business wise, businesses throughout the country recognize the different time zones, and I don't know anybody on the East Coast who thinks about it. Like, there's not one business that's like, I wonder what time it is in California.
That's the problem, is that the East Coast doesn't think about anybody else, and they just
no, it's not the problem.
view
It's just the
themselves
standard.
as
We don't make
we're only thing that matters.
We didn't make the Earth rotate this direction, Rob. It's not our fault. That's all. That's the whole reason for it. Is the sun rises on the East Coast first. We go to work first. So,
yet you're not the first time
that.
zone. You're not the first time zone.
In America, we are.
Depending upon what you want to count as America. If you want to count the United States,
are we counting territories now? Are we doing territories?
No. You said America. America is multiple continents.
I didn't say North America. I just said America, which is
America is short for the Americas.
USA.
United States is a country. America is a continent.
So that's superbly false. When anyone says I'm from America, no one thinks Canada or Mexico.
See,
like,
Spidey,
you're from America.
If you had the
again, that's a U.S. centric point of view.
Yes, it is, sir. USA.
Wouldn't work. I haven't tried saving it as an MP4 and it still wouldn't work.
Spidey, what do y'all chant over there? AU. Like, what do y'all chant? We have like the whole
Aussie, oi, oi, oi.
Well done, Rob. Very well done.
Tim Tam.
Aussie, oi, oi, oi.
That's exactly how it goes. That's usually the drunken bogans that usually do that.
Yeah, you know those bogans.
I've officially got StreamYard loaded.
As opposed to the Jedi bogans.
Of live streams.
Too many brews.
Go ahead and talk. We'll cut you off again, Mark. It's okay.
No, I just said I officially got StreamYard set for the live streams and the C3 and the Tuesday. So that's done. I got my videos for the week done. So that's all fantastic stuff right there.
So
I got my Monday mail call recorded. I just have to edit it and post it at some point this weekend too, amongst everything. But
America.
America. Yeah. How much time is left before these? I go play with the ribs. 5 minutes. All right. In 5 minutes, I gotta go. As Mark would like to hear me say, I'm gonna go play with my meat.
I like the sound of you doing it more than you saying you're going to do it, just to verify. Thank you, Brian. America. Now, are you talking Central America, South America, or North America? Rob's curious.
Just twist that knife a bit more.
Yeah. The things I live with for being accurate and precise.
What is the first country? I know New Zealand's ahead of us, but there'd probably be some islands that probably be ahead of
Greenland.
Well, it depends on if you're talking about Dateline or you're talking. But remember, as far as time zone goes, remember everything's based off of the
Greenwich.
Greenwich Mean
Greenwich
Time
Mean Time
in the UK. So that's 0. Everything else is plus or minus, right? But as far as the date line goes, yeah, the date line runs through the middle of the Pacific Ocean because they can jig-jag around countries, so no countries in 2 different days.
Yeah, because I know you can literally
to be specific, the Line Islands, part of Kiribati, Samoa, and Tonga in the Pacific Ocean are the first places to welcome the new year, while America, Samoa, Baker Island, and Howland Island, part of the United States, minor outlying islands, are among the last. That's just the celebration of New Year, though, specifically.
So, which was because of when the date line goes. So you can go and celebrate the New Year's twice.
Then just hop over. Yeah. 24 hours. Move.
Yeah, there's people who do that. This year's so great. I want to do it again.
Yeah.
No.
Wonder when the last time someone actually said that.
Well, yeah. Well, too, because it's 1 o'clock in the morning right now in London.
Yeah, because I know that like if you do literally fly across the date line or whatever like that, you can literally go from day to night like straight away. You can actually physically see it.
Yeah, that's a lot of weird stuff with the with all that. You know, it sucked was today. Like the that's 2:10. Oh, that's right, because you guys have gone off of daylight savings time already. We're still on. That's right. The United States is still on its own weird U.S. Daylight savings time, different than the rest of the world. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be starting once you guys hit daylight savings. I'm not going to be changing to 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I think I'll just keep it in the middle at 12. Because I changed mine obviously when I was off daylight saving. It was started at 11 a.m. so it'd be 9 p.m. Eastern, and then I changed it to 12 to keep it at that same thing. I'm not going to go to 1. Screw it. That starts just getting way too late in the day for me.
There you are then. So when does our daylight savings time end?
End or start? Or have you already?
We're still in daylight savings. So November 5th is when we fall back to normal time.
Okay. Yeah, because I know I've always said to Mark, like it's weird, like for me, like Legion Hangout, no daylight saving anywhere, starts at 9:30 p.m. on a Friday afternoon or Friday night. Sorry. When you go to daylight saving, it starts at 10:30, and then when I go to daylight saving, it starts at 11:30, and I'm like, well, that's just weird. It should be only like an hour difference, not like 2 hours difference.
Yeah, it's screwed up because the stupid. I don't understand why the U.S. runs its own daylight savings time different than the rest of the world.
I'm with Becker on this. If we're just going to be rational about the whole conversation, I'm going with Becker. Rob, did you feel superior for those 4 glorious days in the East Coast with us at Heroes?
Why would I feel superior?
Your mustache implies that you often do. You have a superior mustache, my friend.
Okay.
You have a superior wall behind you. And you were in real time for that one time. You know how crisp the air was?
I was human, yeah.
Check your ribs, Rob.
Yep, exactly. That was it. It's time to go move the ribs. Better than the rest. Better.
In all sincerity, I look forward to being in Monopoly time 1 July and get to go hang out over at Rob's place. That's turned into a legitimate bucket list item to actually go hang out with Rob at his barbecue.
Go the cookout.
Yeah, like I've got to stay at Rob's house because I don't like to poop in public. And if I go over there and I like, it doesn't matter how good the food is. There's probably some weird rule that the better it is, the worse it'll do me kind of thing. Like
You can just take your little sample pieces, and then you can stick to the smoked portobello mushrooms or something.
No, in all sincerity, if I know it's a thing, it's going to happen. I'm going to prepare myself. Like I'm going to like start eating like chicken, a little bit of chicken, like the month before, and like try to get my diet back over so I don't actually go over there and I'm like disabled, like in your spare bedroom with a migraine, with my head in the pillows, with cold sweat.
No, I understand.
Yeah, I would honestly, I would hate to come out there and not get to actually enjoy the festivities. And like I said, I'm not a meat Nazi. It's just,
well, and like I said, we do smoke portobello mushrooms.
Yeah, dude, so I might not even change. I'll just go eat that shit and all your sides.
You wouldn't be the only vegetarian there, so
yeah. Well, it's California, so I'm sure not.
Right. Plus,
that wasn't a joke. That's just
right. Yeah. No, that's
Spidey laughed like that.
Part of our great, yeah. You know, when people have like their different regions of barbecue in this country, one of the things California has grilling culture as opposed to barbecue, and grilling culture includes all kinds of grilled vegetables and stuff.
Yeah, veggie kebabs are a thing, man.
Yeah, we do a lot of
asparagus. Is amazing.
Grilled asparagus is awesome. I do a lot of
you do a hollandaise or anything?
Fire roasted potatoes and carrots. With a little bit of garlic, salt, and olive oil is phenomenal. But yeah, no, it's all good. Yeah, no Skittles in Cali. Good call. Yeah, I don't care less about Skittles. The only thing that was weird was when we had to make our bacon. We had to treat our bacon kindly or something. But whatever. Yeah, anyways, I gotta go. Gotta go unpack the ribs and put them back on uncovered again, so that way the bark gets crisped up. You guys have a great evening. I don't know that I'll be back, so. Until next time.
Blah, 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 blah. Another one. Blah, blah, blah. Y'all watch that Gen V show?
Yes, I am all up to date with that. I'm actually really enjoying it.
So I attempted to watch it.
Who was it that was talking about that the other day?
I think maybe Tyler.
Somebody kept mentioning it, saying that we needed to watch it.
It's like The Boys, but with like insufferable college age kids.
It doesn't seem as full on as The Boys, but there are still parts of it that obviously are. But it doesn't have as much of the
nice. That was wicked.
The violence and graphicness to it. But no, I'm enjoying it. It's good.
The Bloodstone Hunt.
Yeah,
that's close. Close, Remy. They get to the end and it's the big twist is it was a diamond in Africa all alone.
Yeah.
Where'd all these come from?
Random box. I've been trying to sort through some of my stuff to.
Oh,
shiny.
Firepower is another one I never read.
Issue 1. That was chased after for a little while. Undiscovered Country.
Adventure Man?
Never even heard of it.
Didn't even look like a man. Wind. James Tynan.
This is a cool cover.
Yeah, that is. That was a really good series. Like 12-issue series. Oh, wow. Scotty Young goodness.
That's cool.
Yeah. Art germ cover. Nice.
Yes, this is it. I got to put this one aside. Found it.
Oh,
no.
You, buddy. No.
That's for you, buddy.
That's the stuff with nightmares right there.
Oh, Mr. Bigglesworth.
Mr. Extra Bigglesworth.
Oh, now I'm just wondering if I should slab it first, though. The only Rise of Dracula #1 to be slabbed. just so it can go to Australia and then get cracked back open, or just whacked. You could just whack it. Yeah, I got to put that one aside though.
I'd forgotten all about that book.
Giant size one. That's a cool cover.
Oh, that's cool.
With a special guest star, Hercules. Oh, this is an awesome
mate.
Silver Surfer.
That's from the
With the
third volume.
swords. Couple Trials of Shazam. I think this is something. This is all run here. Yeah, this is obviously something for the misses that I picked up a bunch of Shazam books there.
Some Wolverine goodness. Charm.
That one's signed at the bottom. Somebody, I don't know who this is.
Oh yeah, Dawn McTeague. Yeah.
Noctera. That was a good story. I remember that one. Oh, this one was awesome. Swamp Thing. I remember when that came out. That was sweet.
That's a wicked cover.
Here's another Firepower. Finger Guns.
Finger gun.
Kind of suggestive. I don't know if that is, but
I've never even heard of that.
we only find them when they're dead.
Love that series, dude.
Folklords one. These are just, it's like a box of just random number ones. Scumbag one. Oh, this is sweet. Yes.
You idiot.
Yes. One I actually know. And it has a card on the back.
Don't want to get extra sauce with these kids. Okay.
Maniac of New York one. Unbagged, as it should be. Once and Future.
I haven't even seen half
cool.
of these books before.
The Immortal Hulk 4.
Like an old homage cover to something. Well, the old Tales of the Crypt type books. Little magic goodness.
Yeah, this is from Loowee. I remember he sent me that one.
Superior Spider-Man.
It's Web of Spider-Man.
Oh, some old
It's
school.
crazy. I found like 2 boxes of Spider-Man. Like, never really considered the fact that I like collected Spider-Man, but I think it just happens.
Ooh, some old school Hulk.
Superboy. What is this? Your days as Smallville superhero are over, Superboy. He's like on a football field.
Ooh, that's a nice cover.
Cool Phoenix cover. And it's got a card on there. There was a couple, I think, Facebook dealers that I had. That one's signed here. Somebody, I don't know, it's got a COA for it.
Some
Sweet
more
Thor.
old Thor goodness.
There's Superman and Green Lantern. That is this is the cheesiest. Look at this bag.
Looks like something you put your sandwich in or something.
It looks like a cool book, but yeah, no board. Action Comics 325. With a giant baby on it.
Looks like a David Mack cover.
I didn't know. I don't think so. Oh, this is some shiny goodness here.
Oh, 90s. 90s
It
foily
says
goodness.
in the red zone. And it's like super. And it's
Is it embossed?
No, they just did a really good job to make it look like it is.
That is cool.
That is cool. Oh, is this Galactus? Is that a Galactus hand? Hunger? It has to be.
I would assume so.
Oh, here's another Superman super
Oh god, that's
oily.
foiled off its head.
There you go. It's Batman Spawn.
Oh, that's the original one. Yeah, Beck's got those.
I love this. I used to have this in a slab, and I think I sold it actually. Oh, here you go. Savage Dragon #1. Unbagged.
Such a random box. It's like everything and anything in there.
Adventures of the X-Men. First spectacular issue with Wolverine and Hulk on it. And it's a really weird Hulk face.
He's like, I'm gonna make his head as small as I possibly can on this
Green
huge
Arrow
body.
#1, lenticular, death cover, something. This is cool.
Peacemaker, disturbing the peace, disturbing the place.
Disturbing the peace.
The peace.
Yeah, that was a one-shot Garth Ennis did not long around the time of this show that kind of touches on a little bit of like his motivation.
When was the show? The show was last year, right?
Last year, yeah.
Yeah.
So I had to have combined a couple things in here then.
Some more Thor goodness.
Yeah, this is the God of Hammers. I remember Angel picked that one because I missed it, and I think the LCS had like reserved it for me. These are all upside down.
Well, you do have first appearance now of that too.
Strange one.
He looks so different nowadays. Look at him. He's got white hair and tits. Didn't
I
even
know,
recognize him.
weird. Slumber one.
I think there's some sort of horror book or something they brought out this year.
Reckoning War Trial of the Watcher. This could be the worst depiction. I don't know who the artist is, but I don't like any of this.
The Watcher almost looked Jay Lee-ish.
Yeah.
Amazing Spider-Man 197. That's kind of cool.
Some old school Spidey goodness.
The Hulk. This is an awesome cover, and it doesn't have the Hulk on it. It has Wolverine and a saber tooth.
What the hell? That's supposed to be like a cave painting or something by the looks of it.
It could be worth $1 million. I have no idea. I have no clue. It's the Hulk, not a Hulk book.
Amazing
Green
Spidey.
Goblin, Hobgoblin. Forever Evil, the new 52 #1. Oh, this is a cool cover. It's like lenticular thing. Although you can't tell. It moves, okay? It moves. Oh, here you go. That's cool. It's the black
Gambit
one.
number 1. Yeah, because they did a couple of different ones of that, didn't they? They did like a gold and a black.
Yeah,
and
I've got the gold.
I think
This
they
one
did
looks like it's signed. Oh, it is signed. And it's got a Fantastic 430. And then it's has a card and a COA.
Symbiote Spidey. Yeah, they tried that for a little while.
Oh, this is cool.
Oh, that's a cool cover. I don't even know what book that is. Oh.
Take it easy, Dr. Von Hoot. Metal Men, number 16.
That looks pretty old.
Yeah, just randomly thrown in there.
Silver Age.
Tarzan, number 4.
Yeah, I thought it might have been Loowee.
Thor 217, Odin against Thor, God versus God.
I love those old Thor covers.
And to the loser, death.
Whoa.
Pretty sweet.
Yep, you froze.
Yes! Where's he at? Is he still here? Yes! Where's Becker at?
That Thor 412.
Yes! Look at that!
I haven't seen him comment for a while, so he might have gone.
Oh, man, he's gone.
You didn't say New Warriors or Night Thrasher, so he might pop up again now. Oh, that's cool.
I don't know what this is.
What the hell?
It has some notes on here. It says Chip Gettler on it. Oh, wow, yeah, there's some notes on here about sub counts and all kinds of stuff. I don't know. There's a Thor book.
Oh, with curse on the front. That's wicked.
Superheroes. DC Special presents Superheroes War Against Monsters. That's pretty cool. And look at the little, like it's all different monsters. It's probably like one of those collection story things.
Yeah, multiple stories in the one book. X-Men number 1.
I think this is the second one that I pulled out from that box, which I hate doubles. Strange Tales 138.
Oh, now we're talking. That's wicked.
And Jurassic Park card.
Random cards in the back. It's almost like the Pokemon cards in the back of.
So for everybody else out there who collects your Strange Tales, do you have Jurassic Park collecting cards on the back? I don't think so. Bride of Venom.
I think that book actually commanded some dollars at one point. It's like the first cover appearance of She-Venom or something or other.
$1. I'm just kidding. Uncanny X-Men 134.
Ooh, yeah, that's cool. That's in the Phoenix Saga, Dark Phoenix Saga. Yeah, now we're talking.
Sweet hologram. This is a phenomenal. This Blood and Thunder. This is part 1. I've got the whole, and this is loose, so I know I've got a bagged version of that. But the first 2 parts of this was Surfer and Thor. It was phenomenal.
It's always a good combination. Some X Factor.
It's pretty good. It looks like this is one of the quadruple signed. All the Lee signs.
Hey, Joe.
Oh, here you go.
What was it? Jim Lee, Bruce Lee, remarked "Be like water."
Now that's a banger.
It's invisible. It's a bagged board. Squadron Supreme #1. Says it's some variant. I don't know. Some sort of variant. And these are removable. Oh, this is a poly-bagged XXX. Should we open it?
That might be a let's talk about it episode.
Superman, Wonder Woman #1, Future's End. They're like kissing, and then it looks like they're fighting.
Another lenticular.
That one you can actually see the different sides, though.
Yeah.
Wizard Zero. That's kind of cool.
I haven't even seen half of these books. Yeah, wicked. Jim Lee cover.
Okay, now this is just loose books. Here's Guardians of Nowhere #1.
That's a cool cover.
Last Days of Silver Surfer. Unbagged. Uncanny Avengers #1. Unbagged. There's a bunch of these. I must have gotten like a mystery box or something where they just sent everything unbagged and boarded.
Hopefully it wasn't too expensive. Uncanny Inhumans.
I don't know if this is the back or the front. I don't know what this is. Is it a double?
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Oh, it says April. Okay. That's the advertisement.
It did look like a front cover, though. The comic
It's like
garage.
a board. So I had to. That's probably where these loose ones came.
I thought it was Chip Gettler's old logo.
All right, I gotta mosey to bed.
All right,
Bellers.
brother.
All right, brother. Thanks for joining.
Take it easy, Mark.
You too, Remy. I miss both of you. So I'll see you again.
This Friday.
Yeah.
For
I'll
C3.
be live Tuesday also.
I'll
Pop
probably be
by
at work.
one of those new DC Day streams. Them things be popping, bro.
I'm always at work when you're doing. That's why I'll always, write my quick hello if I get a chance.
I'd be rocking like 40, 50 live viewers on that one. That's turned into like the the most watched in real time stream I do. Maybe
Nope.
more people are hungry for these. Dude, that's dope. I'm excited. I'm going to pop in from the chat side in about 17 minutes, and I'm hoping this stack in front of him has increasingly built to block the camera. I'll see y'all later. Y'all take it easy.
Take it easy, bud.
Excellent book.
I don't have to show any more, Spidey. If you don't, I mean, it's.
Well, the way it's going, I think I didn't even need to worry about setting your bloody admin access. I think it just ended early.
Well, we can end it.
It's all right. Yeah, the stack is getting towards the. I can see the stacks now, so it's actually getting. I want to see if we can get it higher. The only thing is, you're gonna have to put them all back in again.
These
Although
are
a lot
new
of these,
comic book, pre-comic book days. That
yeah, that one, that Neverlanders one, that was creator-owned Aussie story.
Oh, really?
The artist is actually a very good friend of mine. There's a lot of random stuff in this box.
That looks like it's
Just out of a proper box or out of the portable box that
Hunt
sent
for
you?
Wolverine. No, this is a makeshift box.
It's a nappy box. Amazon box.
Like just wide enough. But I need to go through all those.
What you want to keep and what you want to get rid of.
Yeah. Well, and I'm trying to sort, and that's the biggest thing is like, I mean, obviously some of these need to be bagged and boarded. But I mean, I got there's no rhyme or reason to this. This makes no sense.
Yeah, you literally have so much random. You got some awesome stuff in there, though.
It's like new, it's Marvel, it's DC, it's indie books. There's a lot of, like I said, like number ones in here.
A lot of number ones. You got anything from Silver Age to modern and
Silver Age, modern. Yeah, I got a bunch of good Bronze Age books in here. But that's how I collect too. I mean, the only thing is, like, as of the last year or so, because I had a different setup, and now that I've gotten more boxes and stuff and more books, I'm trying to organize it. Now, hilariously enough, now I can't find anything that I originally, like this, for instance. I knew where this was at. You know what I mean? And then somewhere it got mixed up, and I lost it in a stack. So
they'll be rediscovered.
But yeah, man. So yeah, if we gotta cut it, we can cut it.
Yeah.
You said you had to do something. I thought you were only going to be on for an hour.
Yeah, well, that was the plan. I was gonna. Oh no, that's why I decided to go an hour earlier so I could get 2 hours in, and then if anybody wanted to keep going, like if we still had 5, 6, 8 people, whatever in here, you could just keep it going until you'd had enough or whatever, and you could go. But no, I'm 15 minutes to half an hour before my final cutoff before I need to go.
Right.
Nobody's jumping in, so
yeah, I didn't know that we weren't doing next week.
Yeah, I thought when Rob's internet cut out, I thought he might have cracked the shits when I said that I didn't, there was no Spidey's Outback or something. He thought I was trying to start trouble. I'm like, no, I'm not trying to start any trouble. It's
Well, no, I'm trying to start trouble. I mean, that's weird, right?
And to be perfectly honest, like I think next weekend I'm just going to be better off just jumping on people's live streams anyway. I'm going to try and jump on as many as I can, or that I can get invited to.
Well, still, it's I don't know. I know earlier you said, well, just a channel, but I mean, last year I ran the channel. I had the same sub count.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
I just figured we would keep it as usual. No,
Yeah,
I don't think Mark. Again, I think I was. I didn't. I mean, no, I didn't know. I just figured we were doing an Outback. I don't know.
You missed the most important book, Mike. So you're not going to be able to.
Oh, he's back. Oh, hold on. We can't cut nothing. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. I got you, Mike. Hold on. Let me look through all these indie number ones. Nope. You can't end it yet. We're not ending nothing. Oh my gosh. All right. Nope. It's gone. Did
you put it to because you put some stack to your right, didn't you? That you kept separate.
No, I just didn't want it to cover up my face like everybody was waiting for. I could. I mean, if people don't want to look at me, could cover up my face.
I know it was in a bag and board.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good start.
I mean, out of the 50 or so that wasn't. Nope, not it. Close. I'm close. Nope. All right. Forget it, Mike. Yep. Nope. I thought we were friends. We're not. I apologize.
Can't find the most important book in that box.
Nope. Well, this was the most important book. That's the most important. This was just funny, and it's like he was on here, now he's not on here, and now I can't find it. So,
banger.
I was looking for the one piece of gold. I found it.
Yeah, Mr. Bigglesworth. All right. Yeah, I think we will end it here. Seems like everybody must be busy today, which is everybody needs to have lives apart from YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So we will.
There's nothing to play out to. Don't act like it. I'm looking at the same thing. There's nothing to play out to. There's nothing.
I suppose because it does say Outback intro. It doesn't say Outback outro.
I mean, you could do it. Yeah, you could play the intro again. We have nothing. I have access to. I can't even add anything.
Yeah, I try to look at it while we're live, but I don't think I can change your access while we're live.
Probably not. Yeah, I think you have to go under Teams, and then it'll say co-host or admin or something. Like there's like it's like a status. It's a status. Well, that's what I was saying. We can give it to Rob. I don't buy that. I'll make a stink about this later. I'll make a stink about that later. I gotta go back. I was in and out. I didn't hear the reasoning. This is weird though. This is weird. There should be an Outback. That's how it should be.
Outback outro.
Or an outro. No, I meant next week. I'm still making a stink about this. Who's going? So it's going to be on Rob's? This is weird. It's Rob's doing it. Is it going to be? It's just going to be the wheel? It's just the wheel?
Yeah, they're doing the two wheels like they did the last year.
All right. I'll make a stick about this later. Everybody check out Remy Q Studios immediately after this. We gotta figure this out.
All right. We'll just hit the end stream and that'll do. But thank you to everybody who jumped onto the panel. Thank you to everybody in the chat that watched me do my usual random nervousness while trying to run a live stream, because you know how we go.
And again, if you ever want to see 100 random books, Right
tune
here.
into here or tune into Let's Talk About It because he might do it.
No, I won't talk about it there. This is an Outback. It's an Outback special.
I think I'll play this. Bye, everybody.
But not here. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh,